out of Albany, New York. Coming in at 5'8" and 220 pounds, he is Benjamin Blackwell. At 5'10", 162.2 pounds. Following a 13-month absence, welcome back, the Rickety Rocket. And finally, from Stillwater, New York, at 6'2", 230 pounds, the Savage, Damon Ravage.
Gotta say, Paul, I'm disappointed I did not get any candy from the Rickety Rocket.
Yeah. You're getting paid for this show. Don't be too disappointed.
But Paul, candy.
Maybe you can ask him after.
As the Rickety Rocket, making sure the ref is ready for this. Cliff Williams, our senior official, does appear ready.
Blackwell doesn't seem all that interested in volunteering himself for the pat down.
Also was not that interested in my tie choice today, if you noticed in the ring.
Now, it seems like Mr. Blackwell has a style choice that consists of black.
Yeah, I can see where the pink tie does not agree.
Yeah. Damon Ravage. I don't know who had more energy coming out here, Damon or the Rickety Rocket.
Toss-up.
Damon Ravage definitely wants to ingratiate himself with the crowd, but he's still an odd fellow. So.
And Blackwell perfectly happy to let Rocket and Ravage go at it. And neither Rocket nor Damon happy to let Blackwell do that.
Yeah, and this is not something that is going to get Benjamin Blackwell in the favor of the crowd, but it's not a terrible strategy by any means. Let your opponents in a triple threat wear each other down a little bit before you get into the match. I don't blame them.
Certainly easy to see, and I'm surprised a little bit that Rocket and Damon are letting this happen.
Someone's got to get it started. It's plain and simple.
Ravage throws him down, proclaiming that he is in fact a monster. A little trash talk to Rocket, so certainly All three of these guys. They wish you could on each other. Rocket with the going for the early pin. Blackwell did not seem too concerned with that on the outside, though.
Yeah, Rocket trying to use all of his body weight there, not just relying on the arm and the chest, but he like his back's across. His back across
162
David
and
Ravage's
the
legs.
points, yeah.
He's going to need to. It's the same thing with Kennedy Copeland in the previous match. Rickety Rocket is such a small wrestler, he has to rely on his technique.
Blackwell finally gets involved. The forearm to the face of Ravage. The knee to Rocket, and now that both men are worn out a little bit, Blackwell will make his move.
Yeah, opportunistic move here by Benjamin Blackwell. It played right into his game plan, and
with
you
reversal
can't
into
fault
the arm
him
drag.
for doing that.
To the gut. Pulls it up to the running knee. The hip attack. And Blackwell's down. Rocket now looking to gain control. Ravage in a huge lariat.
Big time.
We know he's a fan of that.
Damon knows how to throw that lariat clothesline better than most people I've seen.
As Blackwell breaking up the pin, we talked about him nonchalant on the outside earlier. Now he's fully invested into this match. Forearm to the face, follows it with another one.
Plus, Benjamin Blackwell's been beaten on a little bit, so I think that there's a little bit of pride there. He wants to get that back, and it looks like he's doing so. Nice vertical suplex there by Benjamin Blackwell.
Indeed, as Ravage looking a little worse for wear following that. Blackwell distracting the ref. Clubbing blows to the back. There is no disqualification in a triple threat match, Paul.
That is true. There's no disqualification, but these three are keeping it in the ring, and I'm hoping that they continue to do so. I really don't want to see them going for weapons. I want to see who's going to be the best wrestler here. There's a time and a place for that sort of thing. It's not here, so I'm hoping that these guys keep it between them.
Christmas time is not the time for that.
That's true. Absolutely. Stay in the Christmas spirit.
Blackwell dispatches a Ravage and now turns his attention to the Rocket.
And out of these three, I think Blackwell's the only one who would try and do something like that. It seems like he's intent on showing that he's the best wrestler here. Almost a modified Falcon arrow there by Benjamin Blackwell.
Just waiting for the sit out, didn't see it. Leg drop into the pin. Another nonchalant pin. Rocket gets out of the 2 count.
Damon Ravage taking a little break on the outside. And
Blackwell not going to let him.
Yeah. Is he going to throw him into the crowd?
Watch out.
No,
what is this going to be?
Kids in the crowd, dude. What are you doing? Thankfully, Damon Ravage reversing and rolling into the ring. Otherwise, could have had a lawsuit on our hands here at the IW.
Rocket makes an attempt for Blackwell. Blackwell gets out of the way. Then the drop kick through the rope. And Ravage bringing the fight back into the ring, rolling Blackwell in.
You know, and it is worth noting that we don't have guardrails here at CIW, so if you're sitting in that front row, you better be ready to get out of the way if the situation calls for it.
That includes us, Paul.
Yes, absolutely. We're one of the few tables here as well. Don't think that hasn't crossed my mind.
Ruh-roh. What have you done to me, Paul? Blackwell into the corner. Rocket.
Stopping.
That's an easy threat. Oh.
Rickety Rocket with a little bit of head games there on Damon Ravage.
And now the clotheslines to both of them in the corner.
Rickety Rocket doing his best Matador impression there, and then following up with some clotheslines.
And the clothesline into the corner. Leaves Blackwell Ravage hurting from the clotheslines. Rocket looking to get airborne. Blackwell gets out of the outside for some cover. Rocket, the first person going up top tonight. And the flying Rocket. Crossbody takes out them both. Pins Blackwell.
Rocket's in a good position here.
He's in a good position, but Ravage certainly not wanting this match to end yet.
Damon Ravage had it together enough to break up that pin, but Rickety Rocket trying to take out both opponents at once.
Big time knee to the face. Now the stomps to Rocket in the corner. Well, one stomp.
Ravage going to work on the Rocket now. Hooks him up for a fisherman's flex. Unfortunately, Damon couldn't hold the bridge there. He might have been able to score a quick pin, but he's rolling over.
That extra bit of time. Blackwell in there. Now he's going to go for his pin, and Savage with a kick to the back breaks it up.
And that's the thing about a triple threat match is you have such little time to find that window where your other opponent's down and then you can score that pinfall. And that showed it right there.
They're both fighting over who's going to get the pin Rocket here. And now they're working together?
They're going to do some double team action here?
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
This makes more sense. Here's the teamwork we thought we'd see early on.
And now Damon Ravage taking advantage here.
Kind of a cradle. Slam throwing Rocket onto Blackwell.
Package power slam there by Ravage. Rickety Rocket trying to go for the pin. I don't blame him.
A little bit of a breakdown in communication between that. Very frail teamwork.
Working together only takes you so far in a triple threat match.
He's spinning Rocket around now.
He's using
as
his
Blackwell gets the piston.
Oh! Beautiful kick there by Benjamin Blackwell.
And again, Blackwell not letting Savage follow it up with a pin.
Yeah, Ravage finishing up with almost a variation of a sit-out Michinoku driver. I'm sounding like Mauro Ranallo now.
Oh, good grief.
Fireman's carry here by Blackwell. Rocket on the second rope. Knee across the face, Damon Ravage. Fireman's carry slam by Benjamin Blackwell. Ravage in a bad way here.
Again, nobody can get the pinfall. There's even the ref at odds with everybody here. As long as all three of these men are in the ring, I don't know if someone's going to get a pinfall the way it's going.
Benjamin Blackwell looked like he was trying to send Damon Ravage off the floor there, but Ravage hanging himself up in the ropes. Good veteran move. So he can stay close to the action.
Blackwell looked like he was going to offer some kind of truce with Rocket and immediately stomped him back into the corner.
Yeah, time for truce.
Now
is
lifts
over,
him up.
guys. Just wrestle.
Body slam. Another nonchalant pin, just gets the 1 count. Blackwell. More yelling. Paul, is all this talking taking away from either of these competitors' chance to win?
I think that they might be a little bit too focused on the communication aspect and as I mentioned, kind of teaming up a little bit.
Double underhook. And Savage gets out over the clothesline. Both the other two men down. But go after Blackwell.
It's very difficult when you're in the ring because your game plans tend to just go out the window, and maybe you don't necessarily do the sports thing.
Tonic follows up with a pinfall. 2. That's a 3.
Getting it. That's it. Damon Ravage taking advantage.
As the Rickety Rocket tried to get in there to break up the pin, he was not able to in time. Your winner by pinfall, Damon Ravage. Winner, the Savage, Damon Ravage.
Nice show of sportsmanship at the end there by the Rocket and Damon Ravage.
Still camaraderie between Rocket and Savage. Blackwell still not happy with that. Now the Rocket chant. Always the fan favorite. Blackwell still unhappy. And at least Blackwell in the ring, none too happy with the outcome or the camaraderie between his opponents.